What happened with that job? Did he quit or just?
I killed him.
This is Marcia Eubank, a killer wife who turns her home into a house of horrors that shocks even the most experienced detectives. In December 2017, deputies are called to a home in Coventry Township, Ohio, to investigate deteriorated, dismembered human remains that have been found inside plastic storage containers. Officers soon identify the remains as belonging to 54-year-old Howard Eubank. Based on the level of deterioration, Howard must have been dead for about 6 months. When detectives conduct police interviews with Howard's family members, they claim he moved away to Texas, but has continued communicating with them through text messages and Facebook posts. It's clear to police that the killer has been writing as Howard to make it seem like he's still alive. Investigators working the twisted true crime case quickly hone in on a prime suspect, Howard's wife, Marcia Eubank. They haul her down to the station for a full police interrogation. Detectives have no idea they're about to get caught up in the most shocking true crime story of fatal attraction that they've ever encountered.
Marcia, real quick, just hop up real quick. Just gotta pat you down real quick. Okay. All right, you're good. You can have a seat. Thanks.
No, so on this side.
Okay, let me explain to you what's going on and what we gotta do, okay? That was actually our sheriff that you talked to over in the parking lot at Walmart.
Right.
Detective Reed and Detective Brown. This is the Summit County Sheriff's Office, Detective Bureau. Everything in here is audio and video recorded, okay? Just so that I can't say you said something you did, and you can't say that I made you promises or anything like that that I didn't make.
Okay.
So everything is audio and video recorded in here. Your phone was GPS. That's how we ended up finding you.
Oh, I figured that,
Did you?
because I kept turning it back on.
All right,
I
yeah.
should have left it off, but it didn't matter. I was gonna turn myself in before the night was over anyways.
Oh,
I was freezing. That, and I was thinking, I don't want my son going to jail for, you know.
okay, and that's good. And
And he is my biggest concern right now, and Howard Raymond.
I'm telling you, he's safe. I literally just shut the door, and then I got the ping back that you actually powered the phone back up, and it did GPS to your location, which was literally right behind where you live. So that's how we ended up there. But yeah, you did power the phone off quite a few times throughout the night.
Right.
So, yeah, I had a little bit of a ping earlier, but it didn't work out. So, so we're at your house right now. We have a search warrant for your house.
That's fine.
We found some remains of your husband. That's what we're there for, okay? Your son is safe. I will end up going back and talking to him after I talk to you, and I'll explain everything to him too, okay?
Okay.
Because it is a criminal investigation, and we aren't here, I do need to read you Maria's warnings, okay?
That's.
Just so that you understand. So just give me a verbal yes, you understand, or
Yes,
no,
I
no, no.
understand.
Okay.
Police read Marcia her Miranda rights.
Approximately 1 o'clock today, we get 1:30. We get a call out to your house.
Right.
From your son.
I told him to call you.
And you
I told him to call you.
You told him to call us. Okay.
Yes.
So that conversation was.
It was a
between
text.
you. Okay.
Yes.
And you stated to him that you had killed your husband, Howard, approximately 6 months ago,
June 13th,
June 13th.
6:28 in the morning.
Wow. Okay. We did hear from your sister that he was abusive.
He was a drunk, abusive. I stayed with him because of my kids. I never wanted them to be alone with them, and unfortunately, when I worked third shift, they were alone with them. And I'd get calls at work, or I'd hear stuff that,
Right.
you know, he abused a dog, he was always yelling and screaming at them. I mean,
It's understandable. I get it. And third shift is what, midnight to 8?
when I worked at Pebble Creek
like
the
11
first-
p.m. to 7 in the morning or something like that?
I worked 11 to 7, yes.
Okay.
First when I worked there, on third shift.
So
And they were younger then, so.
he's abusive to the kids, to the pets,
I don't know if he was abusive to the kids, but not as much as, you know, but the pets, yeah. The dog we had was awful,
Okay.
from what I was
Was he
hearing.
verbally or physically, both?
Both,
Well,
because when I first had Howard Raymond and we lived on Cottage Grove, he was abusive to me and threatened to kill the kids. And yes, I should have left him then, but I was afraid he's gonna get visitation rights, and then,
then
My
you
kids
got
are
to have
gonna
your kids
get-
go over
yeah.
there without you being there.
right, and it wasn't gonna happen.
That's
And through the years, it just got worse and worse and worse, and I
The-
couldn't take it anymore.
the
Verbal
physical
and,
and
well,
verbal?
physical, it got to where, no. If he did something to me, I would push him back, or, you know. But then it was just every day yelling at me. Everything's my fault. Everything's this. Everything's that. I couldn't take anymore.
How long were you guys together?
24 years.
You
Way
guys,
too long.
you guys used to work together, correct?
At
Is that how you met?
TriStar? Well, we met at Pleasant View Healthcare Center. His sister got him a job there. We met there. When I worked in laundry, he worked in dietary. Then we also worked at TriStar together, but we were married when we worked there together.
And how long before you started becoming abusive?
Oh, he was loud, but the abusive part actually started once he put his hands on me after Howard Raymond was a baby and was born.
Oh, so that's
Because I was gonna leave him, and he got mad and he was drunk and he pushed me down, took my neck, and was banging my head into the floor.
That was obviously 23 years ago, because
Yes.
he's 23 years old,
Yes.
so. It's been
And
quite
then
a
there
long time.
were incidents after that.
Right, throughout
Right.
the whole entire time.
Because I had left my son with them, before that happened, I'd left my son with them. I went to my mother's to do laundry, because we didn't have a washing machine at the time, we just moved in.
Right.
He had the baby, he went somewhere with him, and I come back and my son has this big goose egg on his head. And he said, oh, he just fell.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did something to him. So of course we had an argument, and then he was drinking, and so he was abusive to me.
Was he an alcoholic?
Yes, and it got worse through the years.
Drugs too, or just alcohol?
See, for a while there, he did drugs with his brother, but then that kind of stopped.
What kind of drugs was he using?
Frank was using just about everything, so whatever he was using, but I know he did weed. He'd done cocaine and stuff like that before.
Was he addicted to any of that you know of? Or just the alcohol?
No,
Was that the main thing? Just the
alcohol, because he's got a lot of DUIs, he just had one not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what made everything bad again, because all the
Expenses
lawyer and the expenses,
and he took it out on you?
took it out on me because it was my fault, and we don't have the money for this, that, and the other, and he wants this, he wants that, he wants to spend money we don't have, and it's all my fault. I don't spend money on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Did he work anywhere?
Yes, he was working at, oh God, I'm drawing a blank. Warm Pump and Supply. He was the manager there.
Where at, I'm sorry?
Warm Pump and Supply out in Kenmore.
Oh, okay.
There's different
Yeah.
locations. He worked at the one in Kenmore.
What happened with that job? Did he quit or just?
I killed him.
Oh,
But they never called and asked?
I basically texted his boss, said he quit.
He quit,
oh,
okay.
really?
Yes.
What, you said June 13th?
Yes.
What happened on June 13th that led up, and how did you
No,
kill him?
it
What
was-
did you do to him?
There is a gun in the house, I will tell you that right now.
Okay.
And it is cocked, and the safety's on, but it's cocked.
But it's cocked.
But I couldn't get it undone again. I thought I cannot fire this thing again.
There's a bullet in there, but is the safety's on it? Is that what
The
you're saying?
safety was on, yeah, it's on. It's in a box.
Alright. Where's the box at now?
It's in my bedroom. My son can show you. My bedroom
Is
is,
the one on the right?
yes,
The one that's all made up nice?
yes.
Okay.
The bottom drawer. I believe it's the bottom drawer. There's bullets and there's a bunch of clothes and stuff on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gun, there's a box there with a gun in it, and the bullets are there too.
Do you know what kind of gun it is? Is it
I wanna
yours?
say it's a 22.
Is it your gun or was it his?
No, I got it.
And did you bought it
Yes,
for your own protection?
yes,
Was it mainly because of him?
yes,
So it wasn't even for intruders, it was basically to protect
Yeah.
yourself from him.
basically.
When did you buy that gun?
Probably a week or two before.
Okay.
Because,
just
I mean,
recently?
his drinking was getting worse and worse and worse.
And he was getting physically
And
abusive.
then, I mean, like a week before, would stop at his brother's house and drinking. He was driving my car. So his brother Jim, who was right down the street from us, sent his girlfriend up to get me so I could drive the car back. He found out about that and he threw a fit. You people have no right, it's just going off and on. You have no right collaborating with my brother. This is your fault, I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the neighbor, Jackie, she's contacted me the next day. Well, he's stumbling around. I thought he was going to fall right out. I'm like, because he's drunk. I just left him out there. I went and picked him up. I left after that. I went in the house.
And when was that?
That was probably a week or so before.
Okay.
But you say, I mean, you have it down to the exact minute. June 13th?
I know exactly when it was,
June
yes.
13th at what time?
I want to say it was 6:28
In the morning or night?
morning.
Okay, what happened that led up to that?
We just been arguing. He's yelling at me nonstop and stuff, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
And did you shoot him in the room that's to the left of yours?
The office.
Is that
Yes.
the office? Okay.
Yes.
Is that where he was?
He was at his computer desk, which, well, my computer's there now, but that's where it was then.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you shot him?
I stood behind him, I shot him in the head. Yes, I will admit that.
And then, obviously, you probably cleaned up after that because there's bleach all over the bedroom. And
Oh, that's been off and on because, you know.
The bleach?
Yes.
Huh.
I've just been dumping it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why.
What did you do with his body after you shot him?
Well, first he was in the closet in that room.
How long did you stay in there for?
8 days.
8 days. Okay. Then what did you do? I mean, what?
Well, then I had to cut him up, which I really didn't plan on doing. I was going to turn myself in.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I panicked.
Understandable.
And then here we are now.
How'd you cut him up?
Yeah, what did you...
But there was different. He had one, you know, them things that had the blade that goes around. It wasn't a saw.
Like an electric thing or a hand thing? Was it an electric tool that you plugged
It
in?
was an electric tool. Well, some of it was saw, but some of it was
What did it look like?
It had one of them. It's like a disc thing.
Oh, like
Oh, yeah.
a grinder?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And then hand saws and yeah.
Now, where are those tools?
Well, the one thing kind of smoked out, so it got thrown away.
Okay.
The saws that were my father's, they're in the garage. They were all rusty and old.
Okay.
What did you do with the body parts?
Didn't my son tell you?
We didn't get a chance to talk.
I know, I was just getting ready to meet with your son.
Because I told him to tell the police, do not take the stuff out in the basement. Go down in the basement.
Hmm?
There's a big table with a bunch of junk, and there's a shelf here.
Mhm.
There are 2 boxes covering crates.
Mm-hmm.
They're in there. I
Okay.
told him that.
Okay, that's
But I
all.
said, do not bring them up. Let the police do it. So I'm assuming maybe he did. I don't know.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We just did a brief
Because I didn't want him to
walkthrough.
get blamed for.
We were at your
But I did
job.
tell him
Honestly, we were
that.
making sure we were concerned for your
Right.
safety, and we were trying to figure out what happened, so we were at your job most of the time. I had just got the scene on Linda. I had just met with your son, and then we got the
Yeah.
thing that you were at.
Well, yeah, I was
Walmart.
hoping that he didn't bring them up. But
So,
if they're not brought up,
We'll
that's
check.
where they are. They're in the basement. There's 2 cardboard boxes down there. One's a red crate. I think one's a blue crate under the other one.
what kind of Tupperware boxes were they? Were they green? Were they clear? Do you remember
The
what
one
color
is
they
a
were?
red, Rubbermaid,
Red.
and the other one is I want to say maybe it's green.
What parts are in those boxes?
I know his head's there. His arms. His feet. I don't remember if I cut his hands off his arms or not. I don't
Well,
remember.
let me ask
I
you
don't
this.
recall.
Is there any body parts that you disposed of
No.
outside of the
Oh,
house
no,
or your
no, no.
property?
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay.
No, in that
So-
blue crate, he was cut in half. It was the top of his torso, minus his head, and his legs minus his feet was the bottom part.
Okay. So he was in the closet for 8 days.
Yes.
And then did you do that all at once, or did you do that sporadically, starting piecing his body parts?
I had to get it done in one day,
One day?
which several times I was going to go turn myself in, and I just kept panicking.
Right. So you pretty much say you've been through hell for the past since June 13th.
Oh, definitely. Well, before that, but yeah.
I mean, you even held your job down. You were going to work up till today.
I know.
What changed today?
What changed today?
Yeah, why today?
Howard found the,
Yeah, your son.
Oh,
Right.
Howard found it.
How it's your son found the crate.
and the thing is, it was my day off.
Because the main crate was, yeah, you were working for your sister, right?
Yeah, 'cause he needed the car Monday, so I had to trade days.
And the crate that Howard found was in the computer room,
Yeah.
in the closet.
No, it wasn't in the closet, it was by the wall by the window.
Wall by the window?
Yeah, no, wasn't in the closet.
Did you have to put bleach or anything in there, or in the container or anything at all?
There's no bleach in that, no.
There's no bleach in that? Do you just use that for the walls? Because I
Basically,
noticed
I
that
dumped it over,
the body.
not over the body, no. I had the thing covered, and I was dumping bleach on that.
On the container itself?
There were blankets over the container,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Because the smell had to start getting pretty bad, right?
So.
What did now? Was that both your rooms? Because that room to the right is your room, right?
That's my bedroom.
Is that his room too? Was that where he stayed?
Yes, so
Okay.
I used to sleep on the couch because he was one of them people that would hog the whole bed and
Yeah.
Well, there's
hit
not
me in
much
the
on
face
bed.
like this.
Yeah.
So I would sleep on the couch after I got bumped in the nose so many times
Right.
and kicked out of bed, so. Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
No,
did,
I
you know?
don't think you've been anything but honest
And
with
I
me.
don't want my son hurt because he knew nothing, absolutely nothing.
Just to back up real quick, when did you kind of make the decision that I've had enough of this and this next time I'm gonna do something?
It was
to stand
basically
up?
that morning I just snapped. It was like, that's it.
Can you take us to that morning? What did you?
Well, we had
what
a
time
problem
did you guys, anything the night before?
She was saying she had a problem with calling
car.
his family, and he
The
got
car.
upset that you were calling his family.
Well, his brother had called me, was that incident, to send his girlfriend down to get me. And then I told him about it the next day, and he just blew up. But it didn't stop him from going to Jim's drinking, but I was to blame.
Mm-hmm.
No, we had a problem with the car, it had to be fixed. And at that time, we didn't have the money for it. And, he's just harping away at me
What
about it.
time did you guys get up that morning? Do you remember?
I got up at, Howard worked that day, so I had to have gotten up at least by 4, because I made sure the coffee was going, because he worked early shift then. My son, Howard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He left, my husband, when did he usually get up? He probably got up at 5:45, drinking his coffee, smoking his cigarettes, was on the computer, and
Okay.
just harping away.
And
Like he does every morning.
And then kind of take us through each moment from that. What he was just kind of bickering at you, harping on you, and then
He was
Did he
just
know-
yelling at me.
Did
So,
he know you had the gun? Did he know that you purchased that, or did you just
no, he knew I had a
he knew
gun,
you had a gun?
because he kept saying we need to get a gun.
Oh, he said you needed one for
For-
your protection from the
Yeah,
outside.
because of all the stuff in the neighborhood, and because
No.
there was a lot of stuff going on in our neighborhood,
So you went ahead and got one just for yourself because of him.
basically. Because I didn't trust him. He was getting drunk more and more, it was getting worse and worse, he was screaming at me all the time. I couldn't take it.
I get it. Was he on medicine too? Did he take prescription medicine or anything like that?
He was taking blood pressure and stuff like that, but
Nothing for mental health or bipolar or
No.
depression or anxiety, none of that type of stuff? Just
No.
the alcohol?
alcohol, and then he was in and out of the hospital a lot of times because he had panic attacks, everything, Which I don't know how he had panic attacks, the way he screamed and yelled at me all the time, but
Mhm.
then he had COPD and all that kind of stuff, so. He
Okay.
had a lot of health problems the last 3 months,
So it sounds like you've been through quite a bit.
and it was always about him. And if I didn't make him top priority about everything, I was to blame.
well, that morning when you came in,
And-
he was facing the other way from you.
He was looking at his computer screen at the moment when I was standing behind him.
Okay. And how far away did you shoot him?
I was right behind
Point
him.
blank,
Yes.
right against him?
Did the bullet come out, or did it stay in his
No.
head? Stayed in?
I don't think no, it didn't come out that I'm aware of.
Didn't
no.
come out? Okay. You probably would have known when you seen it, because it would have, you would have seen it would have come out probably a lot bigger hole than it went in. I know from a 22 point blank probably wasn't a real big hole in his head.
No.
But you would have known when it came out, if it came out the side or the front, so. Only being a 22 round, it might not have come out.
Now, did he die right away, or
No.
what happened there?
No. I believe I shot him 5 times.
Oh, really?
I want to say. I had to go back in, because he lifted his head at one point and was moaning.
You shoot him all 5 times in the head?
Different spots in the head.
Different spots?
Well, maybe in the neck too. Back of the neck. I want to say it was 5. It was either 4 or 5. I don't recall.
Okay. Wow.
Over a period of time, from the first time you shot him before you had to shoot him the last time, how much time kind of went by? Did you shoot him and just kind of wait for a little bit to see if he would die, or did you?
No, I went back in the room once he lifted his head and was moaning.
Okay, how much?
After the first
That
shot?
was it, and that was it after, yeah.
So after the first shot, when he was moaning, you went back in and just put...
Well, it took a couple
minutes more,
for him to lift his head
Mhm.
and moan. Once he did that, yeah, that's when I went
That's when you went and did like 4 more to make sure that he was dead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it, but yes.
Okay, and it was all relatively in a quick time frame.
Within a couple minutes,
Okay.
I would say, yes.
Where was your son? Where was your son, Howard?
Howard was at work. He had left for work.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was upstairs sleeping or what hours he
No.
worked, because that's pretty early in the morning.
No, he had left and went to work.
And was he living there at that time?
Yes.
Okay. What after you shoot him and you put him in the closet for 8 days, correct? Does Howard Jr. come home and say, "Where's Dad?" or?
No, I had sent text to him that he had left and stuff like that, trying to cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where's his room at? Upstairs?
Howard Raymond?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the back room, but he's taken over his brother's room in the front too. He takes over the whole top.
Okay.
Okay. Let me do this one. What's the date again?
June 13th.
June
It was
13th,
I believe it was a Tuesday.
17,
Mhm.
Tuesday.
I believe it was a Tuesday.
It was, from what you recall, 6/28.
Yeah,
For the first time.
yes.
Okay. Let me just go over this real quick. If I miss something, correct me. I just want to make sure, kind of in a nutshell, I have what happened. You were married approximately 23 years?
24.
24 years.
Well, wait, now we got married in 94. 23, we were together 24, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Married 23, together
24. Almost the entire time you're married, he's abusive.
Yelling,
Physically
screaming, yes.
and mentally, to the kids. You pretty much had enough. He tells you, let's get a gun for protection. Our neighborhood's getting a little bit rougher. And you say, okay, I'll get a gun because I'm worried about you.
Well,
for
his drinking
the
was
husband,
getting
his
worse.
drinking
Yes,
getting
it was
worse.
getting worse and worse.
So you purchased from 22. Where'd you purchase that from?
I don't know the name of the place, to be honest with you.
Was it
It
in
was down in
Akron or?
Canton, I believe.
It was in Canton?
I believe it was Canton.
Okay. So you purchase a .22 caliber gun with rounds, take it home. About, was it a week or 2 weeks after you bought the gun is when
was
he
probably
stepped up?
It was probably within a week.
Within 1 week's time, he gets on a drunken binge again and verbally abuses you to the point where you can't take anymore. Approximately 6:28 in the morning, he's in the computer room, which is the room to the left of yours.
Correct.
He's at the computer desk, looking at the computer, and you walk up behind him point blank and shoot him once with the .22.
At that moment, yes.
He drops to the ground.
His head falls on the desk like this,
Okay,
and his cigarette fell out of his hand.
okay. And then did he end up rolling onto the floor? Or did he
No,
stay in the chair?
he stayed in the chair.
He stayed in the chair with his head on the desk.
His head, yeah.
You leave the room,
Mhm.
and then a few minutes later, you hear him moaning,
Mhm. He lifted his head and was moaning.
lifted his head and is moaning. So you come back in, put at least 4 more rounds to make sure that he was dead.
3 or 4, yes.
3 or 4 more. Different spots of his head, one in the
Possibly
neck,
his
possibly
neck.
one in the neck. Did he end up falling to the floor then, or did he stay
No,
on
he
the desk?
stayed in the chair.
He stayed in the chair on the desk. Okay, from that point, he passes away.
Yes.
Later that day, that same day, right, you moved him from the chair to the closet?
I had to knock him out of the chair onto the floor, and the only place I could get him to was the closet at that moment.
And it was the same day though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any idea how longer later it was? Was it an hour, 2 hours, 8 hours? Do you have any idea how long it was before you moved him from the chair into the closet?
Several hours.
Several hours.
I'd say at least 5, anywhere between 5 and 8. 5,
Okay.
no, maybe 5.
Well, obviously you knew Howard, your son, would be coming home at some point in time, right? So you probably have to move
Yeah.
him before that. So you move him into the closet, and you probably had to clean the room up, right? I'm assuming
Mm-hmm.
you had to use bleach or whatever and clean that room. And then approximately 8 days later, you've got to start moving him.
Right.
So you used some of the tools from the garage and cut his body parts up and put him in 2 different separate containers
Yes, in the basement.
in the basement. And then the torso, main of the torso, was left in the one container actually in that room.
Right.
And it stayed there from June 13th all the way up till today.
Well, whatever 8 days is from June 13th.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was right. Yeah. So that would be plus 8. 8 more days it stayed there
Mm-hmm.
until
Today.
your son Howard
Yes.
comes home today.
Mm-hmm.
He's in that room. He opens it up and he's like, oh my gosh. He
Right.
took it outside. He
Right.
actually took it outside down in the backyard by the
Right.
fire pit. He texts you at work and tells you, and you're,
No, he's like, what is this? He didn't know what it was.
and then you told him, that's your dad. I did this approximately 6 months
Yes,
ago.
I was honest with him.
Yeah. And then
Call the
call the
police.
police.
I
and
told
then
him all that in one
he-
text.
He notified us.
And I told him about the stuff in the basement, make sure, do not touch it.
Okay,
Make sure the police get it, do not touch it.
okay.
I don't want him blamed for anything. He did
Right.
not do anything.
Totally understandable. And we'll talk to him here in a little bit too and let him know. And then that same day, did you text his work and tell
That
them?
morning,
That same morning
well,
later?
it may
you
not
did-
have been that morning. It might have been later, because
That same day though?
maybe it was that day. I don't recall.
Sometime shortly between a day
I
or two.
believe it was that day. I
you-
believe it was that morning,
You
yes.
text his work and say, I'm through, I'm not coming in, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did other family
No,
members?
wait a minute. I may have told him he was in the hospital at that point, and then later told him he was
Okay.
quitting, about a week later.
But you made contact so that they wouldn't be looking for him?
Yeah,
Or-
his manager, Chuck, or whatever.
What
Yeah.
about his family, his brothers, or anybody else? Did anybody ever say, hey,
Well, the
whatever the hell
thing
happened to
is
Howard?
that they believed that he would hit, skip, and move on because he was a hateful man, that he was mean to them, he couldn't stand them because they were all out to get him.
So he really had no family, no friends, or nothing? And
He
other than
argued
you?
with everyone.
So for him to just get pissed off enough
He
to
got
leave is believable?
Ripped off of his mother, inheritance from his mother. His brothers and sisters took it all, and they're to blame for everything wrong in his life, just like I am, and that's the truth. That's why no one misses them.
So when
I
they
hate
looked,
to say that, but
right, when they looked for him,
they didn't look for him.
they didn't say where's he been?
All
Nothing?
I said is that he left town, and they believed it.
Oh, so there's
And of
no,
course, his other
Just that
sons are, well, he had told his other sons that someday he was gonna do that.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
alright,
But he's not very close with, I mean, he would argue with his siblings about everything.
yeah,
It's all about you.
right,
You don't care about me.
right.
Which they loved their brother. They loved Howard, but he was a very difficult and irate person. He was like a tyrant.
Sounds like it.
When I first met him, he was a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
His drinking got worse through the years, and here towards the end, it was like
Out of
totally, I don't even know who he was. I honestly don't.
Okay.
And he scared me to death every day, especially if he'd come home drinking, or I had to go pick him up from his drinking. I couldn't take it.
Now, where did he normally drink at?
His brothers.
No, it was-
Or he'd go to a friend's house and drink, and that's why he's got so many
Who's his
DUIs.
brother?
Jim Longwell.
Jim Longwell?
He lives down on,
I see he's in Coventry?
he is now, he's got a house right down the street from us.
Like on Bender or?
Is that
it
Bender?
Cottage Grove?
I think it's Bender. He's on Bender.
He's on Bender?
I don't know the exact house number, but he's on Bender.
Okay.
And you guys might have spoke about it when I was out, but when you started to dismember him, where did you do that at? Was it
In that room.
In that
I
very
couldn't
room?
move him.
Now, did you end up taking the computer down or the computer desk down or anything like that? Did you ever change that room?
I gave his computer, I put it upstairs for my son. At first,
Okay.
I put it in the living room. It's
The
wireless.
only reason I'm asking is because when
That
I
is
was in
the
that room,
desk.
it was almost, I thought that there wasn't a whole lot in that room.
Okay, there used to be 2 computers there. The desk where mine is now
Mm-hmm.
had his on it.
Alright,
The table that my son is on now upstairs is where mine was in that room over by the other window.
okay. Okay.
So everything
I'll
was
be
in
right
that
back.
room. Now, when you, and when you're doing this, I mean, is there a lot of blood? I mean, are you having trouble maintaining, did you put anything down to try to do this with, or,
I had blankets and stuff around. I threw all that stuff out. I
okay,
will be honest about that. Yeah, I had to put blankets and stuff. There wasn't a ton of blood.
because the carpet didn't look terribly,
Most of that blood was from where I knocked him out of the chair onto the floor. To be
okay,
honest with you, it wasn't from me cutting him up. When you open the closet, that area is where, part of his body was in the closet when I was cutting him up. There's
okay.
a closet behind that door,
Yeah,
which I don't know that it's been opened yet. So there's a closet there.
well, I saw the closet, when you come into that room, the closet on the right.
It's right behind the door.
Yeah, I think that's
So,
one.
yeah, I would assume they probably opened it, but
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
his body was in there, part of it wasn't. But I had blankets under him and stuff like that, so I don't know how much blood they'll find, but
okay, well,
I know there's blood
well,
down.
I'm asking out of curiosity, because it didn't seem like there was a ton of it all over the
No,
carpet to the
there-
point where you would see it, so and when I'm thinking about cutting up a body, that there would be quite
A
a
lot
bit.
more.
Like, I would thought
No,
that
there
you
was
would
more
move into
clear
the bathtub
fluid
or
than there
something.
was anything, which I didn't understand, but,
Okay,
which was disgusting. And yeah, I'm sorry I did it, but I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I'll be honest with you, I panicked.
now let me ask you this. Why, once you did cut him up and everything, and you put him in these containers, are these containers that you had at the house, or did you have to go buy some?
No, they were at the house.
They were at the house. What was the reason why you still kept him there?
I couldn't move them. I would be
Well,
honest
I'm
with
talking
you.
about the smaller parts, the head, the.
Well, I'm sure that if you throw it away, they're gonna find it, is what I kept thinking.
Is that what you were thinking?
That's what I kept thinking,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, yeah, I was just wondering why you would keep them all in the house as opposed to.
Well, the ones in the basement, no one knew about anyways. It was the only one that I couldn't move that was gonna be the problem.
So the
I'll be honest.
torso part was the hardest.
And the thing
Heavier
didn't
part.
close up right, that's why there was a problem. Had it closed up right, it wouldn't be such a big problem, but that one was broken. And I couldn't move his body, I couldn't do,
Okay. Now, after this incident, and what is your feelings at this point after it's done?
I'm kinda relieved, but I don't know.
Now, is your son still coming and going all the time at this point in the house? He's still living there, correct, during this time?
Right,
When he goes missing, or you said he
right,
takes
well, I
off?
told him that he took off.
Took off, right. But in that bedroom, you still had the torso in there, correct?
In the crate after 8 days. After 8 days, it was in the closet up to 8 days.
Okay. And then I assume that you used the computer in that room during this time frame. You were just kind of stuck on, I mean, what was your thought process or thinking during that time? I mean, here he is sitting in his crate.
I didn't stay in there that long. I mean, I used to go play games and stuff. I couldn't take myself to really go in there and do, like I usually did. I just couldn't do it.
Okay,
The guilt and everything else.
okay.
And lying to my kids, and it's hard.
No, it's a lot of burden, I'm
But-
sure.
The last 24 years has been a big burden to me too, and I'm just relieved he's out of my life. I mean, I hate to say that, but I'm glad he's gone.
What do you think how do you think this is gonna affect with Howard, your son?
I don't know if he'll forgive me or not. I mean, his relationship with his father his father was very hard on him.
Okay.
But my kids got to the mentality of their father where it was like they would yell back at him.
Right. Well,
I'm not gonna put up with your
they got
crap, I'm
older,
not gonna
right.
put up with this, I'm not, and they didn't, and they would talk back to him and they'd leave the room or they'd just ignore him. Because my husband would always complain to me, he's rude, he ignores me, he don't this, he don't that, and I'm like, he didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
And he wasn't ignoring him or nothing, but he complained about it constantly.
Now, when you bought this gun, where'd you buy the gun
It was
from?
in Canton, I don't remember the name
I
of
mean,
the
was it
place.
like a store, gun store, or
I believe, yeah,
Walmart?
no, it wasn't Walmart, it was
Oh,
a gun store.
okay.
No, I think it's in Canton,
Okay.
down in
Okay.
Canton somewhere.
So you don't remember why you chose that place to buy it or anything like that?
No, I was just looking around for gun shops, and I don't travel very much when I drive.
Well, your son said you didn't go out much.
And Canton, I basically work in Canton, so that's, Akron and Canton, that's the only locations I know, and I didn't know if there was any in Akron or not.
So it might have been a place that you drove by and saw the gun store
Right.
or whatever at that time. Okay. But you don't recall which
I don't know what it's called,
store it was. Do you
But-
remember what road it's on?
To be honest with you, no, I don't. I just know it's in Canton,
Okay.
somewhere down there.
And what all did you purchase that day when you bought the gun?
That day I bought the gun. I had already bought the ammunition offline, and I was going to get a gun offline, but I didn't end up doing so
Okay.
because of the prices and stuff. So, because we had talked about getting the gun to begin with.
Okay.
So, and then I thought, well, I need to get the gun
Right.
because it was getting worse and worse. I mean, he'd come in the door drunk and he'd get in my face and just yell and scream at me.
Do you have any familiarity with guns?
No, I
did
hate
you-
guns. I don't like guns.
Did
and
you
it-
ever shoot a gun prior
No.
to killing your husband?
Nope.
That was the first time you ever shot a gun?
Because it really didn't dawn on me, what if this doesn't, the first, if it don't work.
Because you didn't buy a very big gun. 22 is a relatively small.
Well, I didn't, I figured if you
Caliber
shoot somebody,
gun.
maybe it'll at least wound them enough you can run or you can do something.
Okay.
It was my thought, can you wound somebody? Because I don't know that I could stab somebody, but didn't think I could shoot a gun either, but I did.
Right. And so you bought the ammunition online
I don't,
after or before or after you
I
purchased?
bought the ammunition before because I was looking for a gun before that.
Okay.
And I'd ordered a gun, but then I canceled that gun. There was some kind of problem or something, I don't even remember what it was.
With the order or
What the,
or
yeah.
the gun itself?
It wasn't, I think it was the order itself.
Okay. I mean, you didn't receive the gun and said,
No,
this thing
no,
doesn't
no,
work?
no,
Okay,
no.
okay. So there was an issue with the order.
I couldn't cancel the ammunition because ammunition sales are final online. So when I went to cancel the gun order, I had to take the ammunition.
So
They wouldn't cancel it.
you had to keep that part
Yeah.
of it. So then when you went out and purchased another gun, you had to find one that was gonna match up your ammunition, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. And no other purchases at that time with that, just ammunition and?
That
was
day,
it?
I just bought the gun at that place. I had the
Okay.
ammunition, yes.
Okay. When, and you said this is about a week prior to the
Probably
incident?
within a week.
Okay, alright,
Within that week, yeah, I would say.
okay. Did you ever think that you might kill your husband?
No, actually, I thought maybe I might kill myself before I would kill him, to be honest with you.
Did you think that maybe you killed yourself with that gun, or
Yes,
what was
but my biggest thing there was I didn't want to leave Howard in that house with Big Howard
Right,
because he was still an ass to his son.
but the thought crossed your mind that you may have to use it on him?
Yeah.
I mean,
It came down to that morning, it's me or him. And it was really a last minute decision for me, to be honest with you.
Now, is there, your son, you said he worked that day?
He worked that morning. At
Yeah.
that time, he was on morning shift.
Okay.
Then he went to afternoons, and then starting Monday, he goes back to mornings.
Where's he work at?
What is the name of the place he works at?
I mean, what kind of work is it?
He's an engineer.
Oh, yes.
I don't remember the name of the company at the moment.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank because, I don't know, I'm numb.
It's okay. So he was doing morning shifts at that time. Was it like Monday through Friday or?
Sometimes Saturdays. I think I don't know if he was doing 10-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts at that time.
Okay.
But he was working a lot, and then he'd go and to the gym afterwards and stuff like that. So he was keeping long hours.
Now, I will say that you relatively smoothly handled all the things that surrounded him as far as giving the explanation to people on where he's at now.
Well, the sad part is I knew no one was going to miss him.
Well, and then
I hate to say that.
Right.
They loved him. Don't get me wrong. His family loved him. He was hard on them.
but they couldn't deal with him.
No, I had to deal with him.
Right.
They didn't want to deal with him. They didn't have to deal with him. It's Marcia's responsibility.
What did you think prior to you shooting him about anything that had to do with, what am I going to tell Howard Raymond? Is it Howard Raymond? Is that your son?
Howard Raymond.
Howard Raymond. Do you think that,
No.
how am I going to explain this to him, or
No.
what am I going to say?
Afterwards is when I had to start thinking about,
So how am I going to?
oh, Dad's been acting really strange lately anyway, so just
Okay.
say he took off.
So that's what you kind of came up with.
Yes.
And you had all day to kind of prepare for that before he got home, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you put him in the closet, you got him all the way in the closet at that point?
No, I had to take the door off and put curtain or sheets up.
Over top of the door, or over the face
The
of it?
closet door I had to take off and put in the basement, and I had to put, there's probably nail marks up there. I hung sheets and stuff there, because no, he didn't.
That it didn't scare you that Howard Raymond might walk in there and move the sheet and look?
He wasn't usually going in there, so. But if he
Did you
he
keep
did.
the outside door closed to
No.
it? No?
No.
Now, in 8 days, did it smell at all?
He came in the house the one day and said, "What died?" And I told him there was something dead underneath the porch, a dead animal or something. Then that's when I decided I have to either turn myself in or cut up the body.
Okay.
That's why that happened.
So that about 8 days into it, that's.
Yeah, he's like, "What's
you had
that?
to
What's
make
that
a-
smell? What died?"
You had to
Yeah,
make a
point.
decision. Now, what about bugs and
A few here and there. Not as
Not-
bad as
not too bad though?
what you would think. No,
Okay. Maggots or anything like that?
a few here and there, but
But not crazy?
No.
Not to where it was an overwhelming
Nope.
issue? Is there anything that you did to try to limit the bug activity on him? Did you pour bleach on him or do anything?
No, I just like I said, the blankets are over the crate.
Well, I'm speaking in terms of the first 8 days.
Oh, you mean when he was in the closet?
When he was in the closet,
He was
'cause
covered
to
with.
me, that's when I think everything would start
Yeah.
to decompose and stuff, so
Okay.
there's gotta be a process there.
Well, yeah, I dumped bleach on him, ammonia,
Okay.
and 30. I think that was it.
And the reason why you took the door off was because it simply couldn't close it with him in there?
No, he was too big. I couldn't move him.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. It sounds like, because I know you said 23 years. Did you ever involve law enforcement? Did you ever call us out for, like, abuse?
They were out there because of the kids many times.
What do you
my,
mean?
My stepkids.
For the
Running
stepkids
away.
getting in trouble? Or because your husband was abusive
The
towards them?
stepkids were getting in trouble. Running away, stuff like that.
So you never called us yourself to come for
No.
anything that he was doing
Oh, no, I never
against
reported
you?
it.
Or...
No, I never reported it.
How come you never did that? I'm just curious. You never
Because
looked-
my family would expect me to divorce him, and then my kids are gonna have to go and be around him.
So if you get us involved, then you'd have to go through a divorce process and... So your family didn't know that he was abusive towards you? Did you hide
They
that?
knew verbally, they didn't know that he put his hands on me.
You kept that to yourself?
No, if my dad ever found that out, he would have been over there and, no, he would have been gone a long
Right.
time ago.
Was
So
there
you-
injuries?
Back in the day, I was bruised up and all. And my forehead was covered in bruises. I didn't go over my family at
So
that
you
time.
just kept all that to yourself then?
Yes.
You never
no.
notified,
No.
never told your confided in your family?
I never told his family, my family.
Never
no.
called law enforcement,
No.
never did anything like that?
Nope.
Did you?
I was just curious to see, I didn't know if you had maybe a bad experience, maybe an officer didn't,
No.
arrest or something when you thought, or
No.
I was just
I
curious.
just wanted my kids safe.
Okay.
Did you ever go to the hospital?
No, not for that, no.
Okay. Do you ever feel like you needed to go to the hospital?
That time he
From
took
stuff?
my head and was ramming into the floor, and I kind of thought I did, but I didn't. I wasn't leaving my baby with him.
Okay.
And I knew if my father found out, that was it.
That was when he was young. Your son was real young.
Yeah, we just got married, I do believe, that year. Our baby was just born.
Now, I know that was probably a bad incident on that one, if you felt like you needed medical attention maybe. Was there anything, what kind of injuries, did you sustain from incidents since then?
He would just push me or smack me and stuff like that.
Okay, not like black eyes or
Oh, no,
broken
no, no,
noses
no,
or
no.
nothing like
No.
that? Nothing that somebody would go, hey, what the heck happened to you?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay. You realize there's gotta be a criminal charge?
I'm sure. That's fine.
Your son's good, I just talked to people back on scene,
Okay, so.
he's good, they ordered food, so.
Oh, is someone still with him?
I don't know who the friend, I'm pretty sure it's your sister, and I don't know who the
Cousin.
it's a
Is
cousin.
it James? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a cousin or a friend, so.
He only has one male cousin that I'm aware of.
So,
Dark hair kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said he's gonna stay with him tonight,
Oh, that's good.
so
That's
he'll
good.
have some support there.
That's good.
I'm gonna leave my card with you,
Mhm.
for your attorney and whatnot, you can tell them to contact me.
I can't afford an attorney.
Well, you'll get one appointed.
I don't even have a job anymore.
Yeah, I know,
so-
but you'll get they have.
Yeah, I've already confessed everything
there's-
anyway,
there's
so.
good- There's good appointed attorneys, so.
Yeah, but I've already confessed everything anyway, so it's
Well,
not gonna really make any difference.
well, I mean, there's still a process that has to go through, and you're gonna need somebody to guide you through that, and on top of that, I mean, what made you quit today? Just because you knew that this
My
was all
son
gonna
sent
come?
me, asked me what this was, and I knew, so I thought,
Did he send you a picture?
yeah, the crate, what
The
is
crate?
this?
Oh,
Now,
Okay.
did he take it out
Yes,
back
yeah, he drove it out.
yeah, he did.
because he knew what it was,
No,
or
he
he
did
was,
not know what it
was
was.
just thinking
No,
things
he
stink?
sent me a text, what is this? Then several minutes later, he had finally opened it up. I mean, he was waiting for me to get back to him. At that time, I didn't get back to him.
The only thing I don't think I covered is the fire pit with there's a wheelbarrow turned upside down, was there anything burned in the fire pit or anything like
Oh,
that?
no.
whatsoever? Okay, nothing in the ravine, we don't have to worry about nothing being back
Oh,
in
no,
that
no,
wooded area
no.
of
All
the
his
ravine?
body parts
None
were
of that
in the
everything?
three crates. There's only
Okay.
3 crates.
I just
The
wanna
big
make
blue
sure,
one, a red one, and I don't know if it's a small blue or a green one, but,
I just wanna make sure that there
No.
wasn't anything back there we had to look for, anything else, so.
oh no, everything should be
Now, did you
Yeah.
remove the legs, or just the feet?
feet.
So
Just the feet.
the legs are still attached on the torso?
The torso is cut in half. So you got the top half from his stomach up without his head, and then the bottom part without the feet.
And that's in a different
That
container?
was in that blue one.
Which part was in the blue one?
The top torso and the bottom part legs.
Oh, okay. Oh, so both of those parts were in there?
Yeah, they were just cut in half.
Oh, okay. And stacked on top of each other, I think?
I had to kind of flip his legs up in there.
Okay. And then the arms,
I believe the arms are in one of them things downstairs. I don't remember if I cut the hands off the arms or if they're all together. I don't remember.
and the tools that you use for that, just so I'm clear,
The garage, right?
they're in the garage?
There's hand saws that are hanging on the wall in the garage.
Power tools in the garage?
That one was the one that burned up and I threw out.
Okay, so the
The
power,
grinder.
that's gone, the grinder's
The
gone.
grinder's gone.
Okay.
It completely
But everything else was hand tools.
It was that saw up there.
Okay.
Now, did it throw, because that grinder's a spinner, did it throw a lot of debris everywhere? Is that why you had
Off
to
and
kind of
on.
clean the walls up?
Off and on, yeah.
Okay.
You have any questions of us?
No.
Well, that's gotta be, somewhat of a relief to not carry this around.
Did you know we were at your house? Did you drive by the house?
No, I told him to call the police.
Well, I knew that part, but I didn't know,
I knew because my neighbor,
did they call you
the
and say
one
what's going
lady's
on?
in Virginia, and the family must have said, and she messaged me, I'm in Virginia, what's going on, are you okay?
Oh, so
The other
then
lady
you,
next
so
door
you
put
figured.
on Facebook, all these cops are here, they won't tell me if there's a dead body, they said, that was Jackie.
No. So you knew we were there then?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you
Well,
ended up
I
driving by.
hoped he
the-
called, cause I'm like, you need to call, do not go and get that stuff out. Call the police,
Okay.
which I told him flat out,
Right, oh, no.
to call the police.
You didn't want him getting handled and everything and then getting.
Right, and I didn't want him to be
Right,
accused of being part of it or anything else, cause he was nothing in it,
okay,
he knew nothing about it.
okay.
All right.
I'm good.
I don't have anything else.
Now, if you don't have any questions of us, obviously, you've been through a lot and you're going through a lot. If something changes, or you have any questions, or your attorney has questions, or anything else, have them call.
I understand that you're upset right now. How's your state at right now as far as you don't plan on trying to harm yourself or do anything like
No.
that, right? Okay. Because to be honest with you, you're the only thing that your son's got now. So even though
He probably won't want nothing to do with me now,
Well-
even though the relationship wasn't that great with his father,
well, whether you think that or not, at this point,
but I love my kids,
you're the only
and
thing he's got right now. So
unfortunately, because of me, yeah. I took his father away from him, but
I just want to make
he
sure you
wasn't
don't.
that wonderful of a father to him, is the sad part.
I just have to make sure that you don't plan on
No, I
harming
don't.
yourself or anything like
Like
that.
I said, that morning it was either him or me. And at the last minute, I made the decision, it was him. Because I didn't want him alone in that house with my son,
Right.
is what it came down to.
Have you ever been in trouble before for anything in your life?
No,
Nothing at all?
I got a speeding ticket once,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Okay, well, give us a
Hey.
few and then, get you out of here. You want anything to drink or
Can I have
anything?
some water, please?
Yeah, let me see if I have some back there. Let's see. Here you go, Marcia. It's funny because trying to say your name today, it's been a long time since I've seen somebody with the name Marcia. I kept wanting to call you something else, Melissa, whatever, because when I think of Marcia, I think of the Brady Bunch.
That's
Yeah,
what I get all the time, because it's spelled just like it, Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
right. You didn't use any knives, utensils in the kitchen?
No,
Everything was out of the garage or whatever, power tools or whatever, right? Okay.
Here's your coat back, you can put that back on.
And when you get down there, I think you can request to have that card with you if you want to keep it in your cell or whatever. Because if not, they'll just put all your clothes on the property and change you out. So if you want to keep that for later reference.
Mine's an easy name, Larry Brown, so most of them know me, so mine's an easier name.
Marcia Eubank pleads guilty to murder, tampering with evidence and abuse of a corpse. She is sentenced to 18 years to life for Howard's murder, with 2 more years for the other charges.